Hey gang, for years I struggled a lot with my one-on-one meetings with my manager. I didn't know what to talk about, was often underprepared, and I lack a clear agenda. Sometimes I only had them once a month, or they will turn into my manager doing all the talking. I clearly lack a structured approach, which I felt undermined my credibility and turned this meeting into a waste opportunity. Over time, I improved significantly, and one-on-one meetings became a core asset in my toolbox. However, when I became a manager, I realized that many people struggle with one-on-one as well, or were not leveraging the full potential of one-on-one. Are you one of them? I am Denis. Let's explore what is a one-on-one meeting with your managers, why they are so important, and how you should do them. One-on-one meetings are personal, structured conversations that play a pivotal role in fostering communications, alignment, and growth between you and your managers. They provide a consistent and a private space to discuss your performance, your goals, challenges, and address expectations and share feedback. These meetings promote personal development through career discussions, mentorship, and a constructive feedback, while serving as a platform to collaboratively solve problems and overcome roadblocks. By building trust and understanding, one-on-one meetings strengthen the relationships, enhance performance, and contribute to the foundation of your performance review. Here are my key guidelines for your one-on-one with your managers. One-on-one meetings is not something you should take lightly. Your manager is your biggest ally, willing to do everything in his or her power to help you to perform at your best. It is the best place for your manager to know you, know your work ethics, and see the whole span of your performance for your end-of-year review. And it's very, very important you own the one-on-one meetings agenda, not your managers. You need to officially schedule one-on-one with your manager. There's a major difference between casual encounter, team meetings, and one-on-one meetings. And how often should you have them? Once a week is the best. Every 2 or 3 weeks is okay, but once a month for sure is not enough. But there's an addendum to this. You need to consider the pace of your business, or how quickly things change in your job, your work. What is your work experience? And finally, what is the span of control of your managers, which is the number of direct reports or subordinates that your manager is responsible to overseeing. All these factors may influence how often you should have your one-on-one with your manager. Finally, I highly recommend that you have a weekly one-on-one. I recommend that you use the following schedule: 3 times 30 minutes and 1 time 60 minutes for each month. For the 3 times 30 minutes, you can use a predefined agenda template. I'll provide you more information in a few minutes. For the 60-minute one, use 15 to 20 minutes for the regular one-on-one update, and use the remaining 40-45 minutes for more in-depth discussions on topics like career discussion, development, review key items from your manager expectations blueprint, review your SKEC or strengths and weakness, review the decline request from the go-no-go framework, or having a preliminary discussions on your yearly review, how you're doing so far, where you need improvement, are you meeting expectation, or you're on the path of overachievement. Okay, now it's homework time. How you should proceed to establish and have an impactful one-on-one. Work with your manager or manager admin to find a proper time slot in the calendar for your one-on-one. And try to align your one-on-one meetings with your high energy zone, and when your manager is not too busy with very demanding stuff like between important meetings or with a big customers meetings. The frequency should be as we discussed. Should be 3 times 30 minutes and 1 time 60 minutes for the month. Send your agenda and topics, or post it somewhere that your manager have access to it, but at least 12 to 24 hours before the one-on-one. I propose that you use the following template to start. You can customize it later or use something else if you want, up to you. First is review your past one-on-one action requires. Second is an executive summary. What's going on in your role, in your work, in your business since your last one-on-one. 3 is the progress to your targets goal, KPI, OKR. Use red, yellow, green for each of them, and that will show quickly what are the trends. And the red should be the ones you discuss or ask for help with your managers. 4 is present. What is the help needed with your roadblock? That's where you list any place where you need help. 5 is future. That's where you list tailwinds, headwinds, what's going on with the competitions, what worries you. It's really your point of view on what you're seeing in your business roles. 6 is your travel and engagement schedules. Where are you engaged? Where are you traveling in the next month? And finally, 7 is the opens. That's where you list topics that you will talk if you have time or not, but you can still list them because your manager will see them and will reach to you via email if he has any questions, or can bring them back at the next one-on-one. When filling up the template for your one-on-one, use no text, just bullets with a maximum of 3 or 5 bullets for each of the category. That will help you to have better communications and will stimulate the discussion with your managers. And you should keep all your one-on-one at one place to make them available to your managers. It's going to be somewhere on the cloud, on the shared drives. And please make sure that you take notes and you document all the actions required during your one-on-one, that you can review them in your next one-on-one. Voila! Now you know how to have an impactful one-on-one meeting with your manager. I cannot tell you enough how important it is for you to have a regular one-on-one to foster trust, strengthen the relationship between you and your manager, and set that strong foundation for your performance review. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next training sessions.